I just want to clear that up, man. Because we are not in the new covenant yet, man. How can we be in the new covenant, if we're still going off, if we're still wearing mixed fabrics, man? You know, you still gotta, go to work on the Sabbath. You're still going off, man. You even know what the new covenant really is, man. It's dealing with the new bodies, man. That fleshly heart. Remove from that stony heart. It's like replaced from that stony heart, man. Now we have a heart of flesh, to where, now we can keep the law, statutes, and commandments 1,000%, man. With not missing one, man. Not missing one commandment. You know what I'm saying? And the elder apostle Hart, he went into that word sin, which means to miss the mark, man. And we ain't gonna go off, man, forever. Won't ever, miss the mark forever, man. Forever. That's the new covenant, man. The new bodies being instantly translated at a twinkle of an eye, at the appearance of Yahweh Shai. We in a new covenant, and we still gotta get up to work for Esau? You fucking shitting me, man? We in a new covenant, but we gotta get up and go to, slave to Esau, chasing green pages of paper. We in a new covenant, though. That's why Yahweh Shai is revealing more and more assholes, man. Because why? Because the end is near, man. The spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, that's the other apostle to heart this year, the hopeful year, will all prophecies be fulfilled. This may be it, man. It's only February, and shit's popping off, man. Prophecies popping like popcorn, like the other apostle of coffee saying. Jumping off the pages. We're here, man. There's no, I'm saying, there's fucking no more excuses, man. Yahweh Shai is making everything happen. As well as exposing false leaders, false prophets, man. Going back to my to the topic previously, I'm touching how everything's getting ready to lead towards MOTB. The signs of the times that we're in. I'll get this piece of. This is Luke 21. Verse 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower. And so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say there will be heat. And it cometh to pass. Verse 56, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth. But how is it that you do not discern this time? And that's how people in these last days, like the elder Yahshua would be saying, Jake can discern, the fucking, their favorite, football team, or their favorite, NBA team, on who needs to be drafted, or how they're feeling, and they can discern so deeply in depth into those things that they can go, go out and bet, and bet the parlays, whatever they do, go out and bet because, of their discernment in these things, man, So you niggas have no excuse, man. You niggas can discern, discern so well and so accurately that you can bet and make money off what you're discerning on your favorite team, man. But you can't discern the signs of the fucking times, man. You can't discern that this place is getting to crumble down. There's no excuse, man. How about you outside? It's calling you low. You know? So you can get this, so you can discern all these things. You can't discern the signs of these times, man. And realize how close we are to the end more than ever. On the face of the earth. How close we are to the appearance of whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Which his true name is Yahweh Shah. And his image is a so-called black man. I should say he has, very dark skin and white woolly hair. And a very thick white woolly beard, man. That's gonna shock the world, man. That's really gonna shock the world. When the whole world, sees that massive chariot, and everybody finds out that whom they thought was God is not some so-called fucking white man. But it's Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah. Esau did that, man. Esau really deceived the whole world to really believe that he's the true image of the power, man. Who is Roman Catholicism and all, his Renaissance art. You don't know that image is an actual man himself. His name is Caesar Borgia or Cesare Borgia. You go into the history of the Borgia family, nothing but fucking degenerates, man. This dude, Cesare Borgia himself, was having sexual relations with his fucking own sister, man. And he was like a murderer, I believe. He was just, a complete degenerate weirdo, man. An Edomite. And his father, I believe, I forgot what number of the Pope, but hey, his father was one of those popes. I forgot what number. But I believe it was Pope George or something. It's lucky. I forgot the history. I mixed up. But you can look this up. They even had a documentary, a show, a show on Netflix called The Borgias. The Borgias, a show. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age of information. We're in the age of information, man. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. But going back to the point, going back to the point, man. How the signs of the times, man. Like you can't realize how things are moving. You can't discern how things are moving out here. Our people know how to play stupid, man. But see, it's not until when all hell breaks the fuck loose, then then shall they seek a sign of the prophet. But you shall not find it. It's not until when all hell breaks the fuck loose, then you gonna want to take heed to the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Then you gonna want to try to get right. At that time it's gonna be too fucking late, man. Way too late for you, man. Your ass should have got me. See, it's not until when and that was one of a rumor, man. Deal with the EMP, that Chinese balloon, a major EMP attack could fucking spark off, that would cripple people's mind. That simply will melt the people's minds in instantly, man. These people cannot go 2 minutes without Wi-Fi, 2 minutes without their phone, man. You know? And TikTok has made that worse, man. Has completely fried your attention span. Completely fried your sense of reality, man. You're constantly hooked and addicted to the dopamine, the fucking dopamine, off of the TikTok. Like Vine. Vine and the social media app Vine in like 2013, I believe. 6 seconds is just bullshit. And boom, next clip. Same thing on TikTok, man. Same shit. You're seeing all types of madness on TikTok. But you also see truth there as well. You also see, I find more news on TikTok more than I see, on, mainstream media or whatever. Hey, that's the Lord, man. You see? The Lord made that happen. For the majority, though, it's mainly bullshit on TikTok, man. People exploiting themselves. Our people exploiting themselves. Our women exploiting themselves. Goddamn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really bad, man. Like the audio song be saying, we are in the worst case scenario, man. We truly are in the worst case fucking scenario. And if an EMP attack was to go off, people can't go 2 seconds without internet, video games and shit, social media. You people have not built connections spiritually with Yahweh Shem outside. And that's gonna cause crazy times, man. No phone connections to reach loved ones, this and that, your phone connection's fried, and boom, shit just hit the fan. Scriptures tell you, how the Lord is gonna plague Egypt with plagues as he did before. And that EMP attack, it's like the ancient Egypt was, 3 days of darkness, man. If an EMP attack was, was to go off in these times, in ancient Egypt, the Lord made a terrible darkness fall upon the ancient Egyptians. It was so bad that it was a darkness that you could literally feel. That you could literally feel, man. And in the midst of that darkness, the Lord sent forth spirits amongst that darkness to fucking torment, and terrify the Egyptians, man. You're seeing apparitions. Go look at what apparitions are, man. Apparitions, man. Pitch black, scaring the fuck out you, man. It was so dark that the people can't even move. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to get it. This is Exodus chapter 10. Verse 21. And the Lord Yahweh Shem said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be a darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven. And there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. They saw not one. They saw not one another. Neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. You know, it was so dark. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Put yourself in a position in that situation. A thick darkness for 3 whole days. The sun didn't even fucking come up. Like, bro, you gotta think about that, man. A darkness to be felt. It's probably like a big ass chariot, you know, that blocked the whole, you know, sky. You know, I'm speaking as a man. Speaking as a man. You know, a big chariot that that just blocked the sun. But the children of Israel had light in in their dwellings, though, man. You know, it could have been, you know, any type of light. But for 3 days, to the point to where you couldn't, even see the sun, man. You know, a darkness to be felt. The Egyptians were suffering, man. It was so dark that they had to just, and you do the same thing, man. You know, you can't see anything that's in front of you, behind you, next to you. But when you feel this darkness, though, it's this thick ass darkness, man, that you can feel in your fucking chest. You know, man, I'm staying put, man. Like, bro, I'm not going nowhere. And it, I believe the precept, Wisdom of Solomon, where it talks about that not even the corner which held them